Alright, let's make this quick. Let's try this shit again. Did I read out the whole story again? I think I might read out the whole story again. Fuck it. Mayor's despair, the repulsiveness of people's ill intent, and the faint hope from the light found within. All kinds of emotions and memories rise to the surface of Amiya's fathoms and sink again. Hello, Eden. It's been a minute. I hope you're doing fine. Those same thoughts seep into me as well, unfiltered. The sins that people have committed won't just go away. Humanity's ill intent will propagate unimpeded too. Fuck off, don't make me laugh. But the ties of Miss Mayers is trying to summon a Dowsa will devour humanity, their civilization, and the city they came from. So I don't think that's the right way to go. Not as long as Dante and the people of Limbus Company refuse. This isn't like the time I retrieved the ego. In place of the light, a speck of darkness casts a shadow. Reach out into the darkness. A strange power courses through him before radiating towards the sinners. Oh, I fucked up. Ishmael's out here. I did not mean to do that. Oh well. Do I just reset immediately? You know what? Yeah. Oops! I forgot to reset my team, because I was only running her to generate sanity. Because what I want to do... You especially, and then you. Alright, let's try that again. When I fumble. I'm good. Just give me that. Thank you. I want Gregor. I want that set up now. Fuck it. Yeah, we'll use Hongwu's too as well. Just those two for now. I lied. Regret. I mean, Rhodey can set up her block. Counter skills are funny. What I'm debating on is, like, if there's any other passes I want active, like, right now. Charge count is worthless. Burn is whatever. That actually wouldn't be too bad. And if you have anything... I think you have... Yeah, Pursuance wouldn't be bad to have active right now either. I might just do that. ADD makes him tanky. Maybe Bond? That means nothing to me. ADD will help Heathcliff stay alive. Because I won't have Stagger after a while, is sort of my plan here. And Fluid Sac passive. That's just protection. I don't think this has anything good. Yeah, nope. Screw it. We're kind of burning a whole lot of ego resources, but that's fine. And... yeah, fuck it. Because it will be a setup, and then as I do the setup, it should make things easier over time. I think everyone will also burn a lot of SP, but Faust should be able to top them off again, I'm hoping. Along with the ego gift I have that also tops off. There's also the fact that we get 5 SP for using any plus coin skills as well. The only bad part about this plan is that I need to generate a lot more sloth to compensate for how much I'm losing right now. The event egos should also be helping, I'm hoping. Again, like, there's no damage happening, but that's fine. I'm not here for damage. I'm here just to get the setup. And some protection is always nice. I didn't hit head, so that's not bonus SP, but I still get the 15 SP from usual. Get paralyzed, idiot. Okay. Ooh, alright, that basically refunded itself. Alright, we're chilling. Kill him. Turn him into dust. I'll use Power Guard there. I kind of want Gregor to hit that, but maybe I shouldn't. Because if he does hit that, then those two heal. The thing is, it says on combat start, they get healed. So that's why I'm like thinking to myself, maybe it's better I just let her do that. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep you from doing that. And then... who do I want to blow up? I kind of want to blow that one up. I don't want to deal with that one. Honglu will also be doing more damage over time during the fight thanks to Ling's ego gift. So basically right now we just burst all the ads and we should be fine. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Bada bing. Bada bing. Good job, Brodia. You did exactly what I needed you to do. The staggered one, I think I can blow up. Oh, I can definitely blow them up. It's not even, like, a joke. You, we just kill... Wait, if you're the main target... But if I let it happen, that's 3 at once. Do I... I don't really care, honestly. Smite him. Faust kills him. Screw it, we're gonna go like this. Pop. I should probably use the Ling gift again at like 1. That big motherfucker, I can kill it. I can definitely kill it. The issue is Rhodia has to like charge up for that, and then we gotta get the skill 3 for that. But the fact that we heal from staggers mean that we should be chilling for the most part. Ouchies. That's so tempting, but that's definitely gonna kill me if I try to lose it on purpose. Do I have no choice? I think I have no choice. Dodge him. Because I want to try to... Why are you starting? On the main target. could go for Pursuance. Alright, yeah. Or we could go right for Incandescent Glory. He doesn't have enough for that to work. Yeah, no choice but Pursuance then. Oh shit. Put you there. And then so Honglu kill that. And go.
공격 범위 확인. 알겠습니다.
내가 너를 위해 기도할 것이니 너는 반드시 부서진다.
At the very least, it keeps the majority of damage off. But the nervous impairment is a bit nerve-wracking. I need to at least get to the second phase before that takes effect, motherfucker.
여긴 맡겨주세요.
敵は深手を負っています。
Rogue is at max. Alright, turn him into butter. Nah, I can't dodge that. I can dodge him though. Oh, wait. Ah, fuck, the machine's on. Honglu, how many bullets? Actually, hold on. Screw it. Do that. And go.
랜다 사월을 건다.
흐릿한 등화, 곱게 적은 종이에 번졌으니 식구의 하늘, 용이 되어 긴 도로에 남아.
Because that will give me greater Thunderer. I'm hoping Rhoda can at least get the stagger in. I kind of doubt it, but she kind of does degenerate damage. Yeah, there it is. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Alright, we got rid of the AoE guy. Another stagger. I don't want to use that bullet yet. I want to save it at least for the next phase. I choose to believe. Extra sinking damage. It's dead. Perfect. That's damage. Yi Sang. Yi Sang. Yi Sang. Ow. Regret being set up early has been a lifesaver. One, two, three. Dead. Oh, you're dying. It doesn't matter. And then Honolulu. Perfect. Hit the parry.
敵は深手を負っています。
Oh god. Let me check that one effect again.
긴장하셨나요? 그럴
Higgins
땐
enemy
크게 심호흡을 하면
gain 1
도움이
ego and still
된답니다.
defending. 2 least only encounter gain 1. My favorite, the boy's character, because he's just like me for real. I'm mad that's the one time you see the notification like effect, because that's been there since yesterday. But you're so right, King. Oh, hello. I'm literally just trying to finish this event super fast, and then I don't have to worry about it anymore. Cause I'm getting folded out here. Low key, they beating my ass in the quote retweets. I don't want to use the bullet yet, so you're gonna dodge that. You jump that after, just make sure it dies. Like, I'm gonna do this. I got cucked the first time I did this fight, so I was like, you know what, I'm just going to sleep. Especially with how late it got. One, two, two. Perfect.
흐릿한 등화, 곱게 적은 종이에 번졌으니 식구의 하늘, 용이 되어 긴 벼루에 남았구나.
これがリンバスカンパニーの戦闘。
Okay, good. Second phase. Alright, now I can blow her brains out. You've aged a lot since the last time we met, Fabi. Is this a characteristic of your sub-race? You haven't aged a day. So, what brings you to the Church of the Deep? See, now I'm thinking about the boys. Fuck off, Dante. Right. Seaborns are indispensable in our preparation for the impending doom. Nothing, I mean nothing else, can ensure the survival of humanity. Thus, it would only be right for me to join hands with those who are able and willing to become Seaborns, to search for a way to prolong our existences. You're looking to use the knowledge of the wise and the talented as nourishment for the Seaborns. But that won't do anything more than prolong our existences. But is survival alone not enough? I thought a bishop of the church would share a majority of that belief with me. Fabi, you and I both have put our faith into Seaborns, but the word faith might mean something different for you than it does for me. Seaborns shouldn't be our object of worship. We have to stand on equal ground as them, and set our eyes on their natures. Please step aside. Desperation, sadness, sympathy. Mayor's emotions gush upward, carried by the bubbles. Terra, a land in which the hatred for the different has entrenched itself. The city, a place in which people, crushed by the trials of life, have surrendered to its absurdities. They both need the Seaborns, perfected beneath the light. Oh, hey, please tell me you weren't there when I fucking died. Please tell me you were somewhere else. That is but your wish, Miss Mayers. Faust did not believe them to be necessary elements for the city. I think the Deep would clear. No comment. You both. The Deep would clear. You kind of spitting with that. He will be like, water ball! And he'd have sex with fish or something. I don't know. I never watched The Boys. Even in the city, there are people who are searching for reasons to live on, dreaming of a better world. We all know that it can't possibly be easy to change, but there has to be some kind of worth, value in that process alone, in the lives we lead within the city. What worth could there be to a life of the unkind? The kind of life humanity is doomed to exist in, where all we ever do is hurt and hate one another. Listen, efficient order, natural altruism, they're both virtues that humanity should never lose sight of. But there's no such thing as absolutes when it comes to the value of life. Survival is the right of all of civilization, which means that it should never be up to others to define the worth of life, to argue for it. But what if there's no other way? Can you even understand what I'm saying? Wait, does he actually throw water balls at sex with fish? Please say yes, bro. The sex with fish part I'm not surprised about, but the water ball sounds so funny. He's like, water ball! Alright, baby, let's get this going. Alright. Some time had passed and I made Pharaoh Muerto in my home. Unlike my prediction, the seaborn evolution seemed to have lost its explosive progress, and babies seemed content just observing their slow development. Maybe it's because they're directionless, without a specific wish. Even still, seaborns were the key to changing Terra, the land. To stand against incoming calamity, we needed their survivability and adaptability. And a humanity that has turned exhaustion into ill intent needed the Seaborn's blind, selfless altruism towards their own. So, while I never stopped my studies, something small but sharp continued to stab at my frustrated heart. Stultified and unable to be resolved. If we were to even lose our sense of selves in creed, assimilated to this stagnated great will. For the sake of survival, civilization had to be no more. For the sake of us, I had to be no more. The realization of that paradox made the first crack in my confidence that Seaborns were the answer to the problems Iberia, the land, and humanity faced, and through the cracks the seeds of doubt were sown. But I'd already come too far to find a path more beautiful than the Seaborns. No more wasting time with these stupid ruminations. There has to be a way. Some kind of condition Seaborns need to fulfill to retain their sense of selves, to retain their individual hopes and dreams. I stood adrift atop the inundation of years I dedicated to this purpose, holding on to this precious hope. Oh my god. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. Swear to God, every time I sit down to stream, if it is not exactly 10 o'clock, everything in my life requires my attention. Holding on to this precious hope and steeled my shaking heart. And that was the easy part. There are no better solutions. Don't look away from the answer that lies right in front of me. All I need to do is find a way for Seaborns to hope and wish, to have them carry a sense of self. I just had to repeat that to myself like a mantra again and again. But my drifting days came to an end when I found a new path, illuminated by a strange light from across the sea. On that day, yes, the day when that faint blue light shone, a whisper visited me. Who's there? Whose voices? What? The answer, sought through the eons by people I didn't recognize, played over and over in my ears. The voice that spoke it was muffled, but warm and beautiful. The light of the city? The hearts that were lost, the emotions that were forgotten, the sense of self that... No, that's enough of that. But I'd like to hear more about the light. The light that has sprouted from 10 virtues. And the image those words drew in my mind was clearer and more beautiful than ever. Terra, the city, they both failed to find a way out of this brittle. If they're gonna be satisfied living on as they are, then... You can't change what you see by standing still. If you want to bring about a better world, then even if you may be lost in the ideals, you have to keep walking. Survival, worth of life. I've never been too certain about either of these complicated ideas, I had no unflinching creed with which to convince her. That's not to say the city has no need of altruistic nature that Mayors wants to bring there. That's not to say that I have a better answer than a combination of Seaborns and the light. Even still, the emotions, the regrets, the conversations I found and collected over this journey alongside the sinners becomes my answer, and I tick on. Honestly, I don't really know the city all that well either. My memory only goes back a year, and for what is practically my entire existence, I've been surrounded by the sinners in our adventure. Still, we want to keep trying. You're right, the city is an absurd, vicious place. Something new and horrible surprises me every other day, but... Mayors, that light you spoke of... I don't think that's what protects the ego, the sense of self. To protect it, you have to first look unflinchingly both ways. The path that lies ahead, and the one that you've walked. Then you confront them both. That can't be right. The light, it has to. You're just working based on what you heard about the city and the light, ain't that right? How can you be so confident that the light will be able to protect the Seaborn sense of selves? Ain't that just what you want to believe? I think it's a distinct possibility. Even if the light can do what you hope it does, Mayors, it won't change a thing. Turning our nature's kind by transforming us into Seaborns? A convenient method like that isn't our path. Because the sense of self protected like that, the kind nature attained like that, wouldn't be our own. It'd be yours, Mayors. Protecting your own sense of self while being compassionate and kind, it's a path of unbearable suffering. We might fail some days, despite our best efforts. Some days we'll be forced to confront the sins of our past and suffer. Verily, not one of us as we are now may see the culmination of that path. Yet, I can hardly find it within myself to simply leave it all in thy hands without so much as trying. You're saying that Seaborns can't be the answers that I've always sought? It doesn't make much sense if you think about it, Mayors. Those sea monsters don't even know what self means. That's why they show no hesitation before sacrifice. If you were to introduce a sense of self to those sea monsters, that selflessness you want will be no more. See the Seaborn-shaped distortion who is not a Seaborn, and endlessly anguished contemplating Seaborn. Distortion. Fuck! If Mayors wish to achieve an altruistic world, then her desire has to be that she doesn't want her efforts to become meaningless. Seaborns may be the perfect answer for some people. A recent example, Fabius, seems clear to me that was precisely his wish. But it doesn't seem to align with yours. Find a new answer, Miss Mayors. You're telling me I have to go back to wandering for so much time again, in search of that new answer? You won't be alone on that path. Walk it together, relying on one another, and it won't feel as long. Trying to carry such a heavy burden all by yourself, Miss Mayors, it's such a prideful thing to do.
カンテさん、なんだかただならぬ気配を感じます。
I don't think a prepptive fluid sac is the answer. Oof, that's not good. We may have to go Pursuance. And Gregor has his thing set up, so I'm not going to use that. Yes. Yes. What I'm hoping is I can hit that, keep that going. Because we are going up there in terms of the thingamaboopus. You know, the thingamajig. The thingy. You know what I want to say, I'm just like being stupid right now. Does Hongo have a better one I can use? No, that one will kill him. I prefer he stay alive for a little bit. I guess he could just dodge one of them, actually. I mean, Heathcliff and him could both dodge. That'll save me some resources. And the others can just... Are you ready for the phase 4 transition? If I can even make it, because this is the phase where I died. I could have wrote it use Sanguine Desire, but there's no real reason. Oh, yeah, right, low SP. I'm not doing that. Fuck it. I'm hoping Gregor and Faust both triggered the thingy, too. Because the thing is, I don't know if, like, hitting it with an AoE, like, counts. God damn it, Yusang. I also want to get that stagger protection. Because once the stagger bar is gone, then as long as I keep using fluid sac and whatnot, we're chilling. Alright, Gregor, do your thing. I love that Gregor physically cannot lose the clash with this ego. It's kind of funny. Yeah, we're doing no damage to the fish thing. That's what's getting me. It's like, why? Does it have to be like my main target? Uh-oh. Damn it. There it is. I'm gonna skip all, like, I know what I want to grab. Safeguarding and stagger, yes. Yes, oh my god, we're chilling. Everything's fine. But I need to get rid of that thing. It's already at 2. We need that thing gone. I need that shit gone yesterday. I'm hoping by getting rid of that we'll, like, be fine. Rhodey's at 3. I'll risk it, actually, because she's already, like... Yeah, she doesn't have a stagger bar to even, like, get hit with at this point. So, like, even if she gets all that stuff built up, it doesn't even matter. You'll be fine, smile. What I'm hoping is that because I got rid of that thing earlier, we should be chilling. Do not gain offense level up next turn. I mean, anything, I just want to get rid of Hand of the Saint. Because for some reason, it's not triggering. That's the part that's, like, messing with my head. I choose to believe. Yes, see, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, but it might not even matter. Alright, hold on, there's a difference happening. We're getting some dubs, we're getting some dubs. So I'm starting to think that maybe AoE doesn't work on that thing. Pursuance doesn't care. Okay, yeah, no, that was the answer. That was the answer. Are you winning, son? I figured out a strategy. We might be winning. There's a direct possibility. No, that's my proof right there. The fact that Rhodey is getting that hit in, nope, that's actually crazy. So I have to main target that thing. The fact that I'm winning with normal moves alone, like, that's proof. That's proof. Uh-oh, did I not? I might have not targeted that. Uh-oh. Wait, this doesn't matter. This literally doesn't matter. Because I can just do this. Lamau. Lamau, eat ass. You ain't shit. You ain't shit. Rip Bozo. L. Ratio. Your mother's a whore. Never had sex. You know what? Let me double up on Pursuance, actually. Yeah. Will that also win? It will, so... Because that'll heal up and top off everyone. Like, it literally doesn't matter at this point. L plus ratio plus you're an Aquaman victim. Wait, is she gonna distort? Oh, I was not paying attention to that, actually. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This might be bad. I might have messed up. Oh, she didn't. That's surprising. I thought I was gonna be a victim. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Who's staggered? Heathcliff? I still don't care. We're onto phase 3. Oh, is that a phase change? Oh, I just gotta like wait for her to like do all that? Oh, that shows, actually. Actually, that's a lot better than I anticipated. Like, literally, as long as I just keep the shit going, we should be okay. Is Heathcliff getting targeted? No, he's not. Okay. The phase is breaking her shield. But I didn't even break her shield. Go. Perfect. Crazy. Crazy. Five Guys burgers and fries, baby. I'm sorry, the Gregonator does not stop. He only keeps going. Roomba-san. Okay, so maybe I'm either tweaking or I'm not hitting it right, but yeah, don't use AoE on the Roomba. It does not seem to work. Behold. Have fun with your sinking, nerd. Roomba needs to actually be targeted. See, I got told the opposite. And, like, I'm sitting there like, that can't be fucking right. So, and I was also, like, looking through my stuff last time I was doing this. So I'm like, that doesn't sound correct. Gregor got staggered. How much do I care? Not too much. Like, yeah, the staggers kind of suck, like, donkey, but the fact that I have Pursuance at all means that I don't really have to worry about it. Heathcliff hit the dot. Where's the oh, there's the bullet. Finally, the bullet is coming. The bullet is coming. Are you prepared? Like, I'm sitting here the whole time, like, where is my bullet? Nah, I don't think I need Fluid Sac. It won't take damage otherwise. Is it her passive or this passive? I was wondering. I remember it triggered other times, and I'm like, what is happening? Did you call Donkey Donkey? How could you? I mean, she's a donkey and she's a donkey. Ooh, you're running out of Thunderer. I should probably... Heathcliff, blow her brains out. Heathcliff might get traded out, but, like, that's not a complete non-issue for me. The fact that Rhodia has enough sinking to sorta help us out, too, is, like, chills. Is bars, bro. Your shield will either break, or I will break. And I hate to break this to you, but I will not so easily broken. I'm what some would call... I lost my train of thought. Oh boy, she's about to do it. Wait, if I break the shield now, doesn't that mean I just win? You get like 6 fragile. Number of staggered enemies every turn. Oh, so everyone who gets staggered also takes away skill slots. That's interesting. I'm going for the gun. Yeah, she has only less. Where's the Arc Knights and did it nerf the difficulty of this event? Only for normal mode. Ah, motherfucker. Do we go for Ling again? Ah, but she's still... Is the answer Pursuance once again? It is Pursuance, but let me use Fluid Sac so I can actually get off stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And then Rhodia... I don't want her to waste her thing yet. Pursuance will get it, though. I'm convinced about. Who did it add from Rhodes Island? Skady, Malinar... I can show you the ego right now. You can see it right here. Or not. I forgot to show the picture. Malinar and Ling. Oh, and Dr. Call, but I don't have her equipped. I do have Ling. You're probably going to see that in a minute if I don't team wipe. Alright, blow her brains out. $160. Oh, we might break her shield immediately, actually. That might be... Damn it. No heads hit. Oh well. Everyone get to 15 SP, that's all I really wanted. No W, no install. I'm surprised W isn't involved, all things considered, but whatever. You also get Amiya as an announcer for the game if you want to have a child direct your actions and like backseat you. It's low-key kind of funny. No, boy, here it comes. Oh, someone might get staggered from this, actually. Uh-oh. Ah, we're about to find out. She has lines for every sinner. Ah. Oh, no. Oh, that's not good. Actually... Fuck it. Do that, and who is she targeting? You're gonna hit the dodge. Yes. She's in almost every Arc Knights. Oh yeah, because she makes money. Ouchies. God, her shield does not want to go down. We're like almost there. Alright, everyone's back. Where is... Let me show Malinar. She's actually pretty cool in the rerun. If we ever get a rerun, we might not. I do want to show off some of the actual Arc Knights egos. I do think they are pretty cool. I can't show Skady's because that's part of Ishmael, and I don't have her equipped right now. Oop, wait a minute. You do that. And... go. I didn't realize she lost skill slots depending on who was staggered and who wasn't. Why was I stressed about this fight? I mean, it's always possible. Just, I wouldn't count on it. Alright, behold, horse dad.
이 검은, 이 명예는, 이 영광은 빛바래지 않을 테니.
Oh shit, we might. This is a dub actually. Never mind, we're chilling. We should be able to break the shield just from that alone. Yeah, now it's over. But we still got Lings. Let's check that out.
흐릿한 등화 곱게 접은 종이에 번졌으니 식구의 한해 용이 되어 빈 벼로에 남았구나.
I didn't even need to use this.
내가 너를 위해 기도할 것이.
But you know, all the egos are pretty good, but rolling for them, you ain't getting that for shit.
リンバスカンパニーの皆さん、この勢いに乗って勝ちに行きましょう。
One more AEDD for the road. You got a woman in him who's got a dragon in her. I guess you could call him a dragonborn. Do I use it one more time? I'll use it one more time, actually. I can't use the other one. Actually, I guess I could, but it won't hit the same. Nah, screw it. Why not?
타겟 포착 1시 방향.
Yeah, I don't think we're making it. Ooh, Gregor might get the last. Okay, here it comes. Full heal phase transition. That's funny.
흐릿한 등화 곱게 접은 종이에 번졌으니 식구의 한해 용이 되어.
No, I already knew it was done. Like, I did this fight in the mirror dungeon. Like, you can't trick me, bro. That's why I knew I should have picked the stagger protection, because I tried it out in the mirror dungeon. And I'm like, wait a minute, this is so much better than what I got last time. Anyways. It's true that people scrutinize others for differences, to find something they can hate. But it's also true that it is often those very differences that people look up to. And admiration usually goes hand in hand with overestimation. Yes, and Miss Mayers admired those two unknowns, Seaborns and the Light. She thought they would be the solution to everything. Mayers, do you still want to go to the city? No. I'll remain here in Terra. I'll broaden my studies, and I'll talk more. To find a new path towards realizing my wish. As for what will happen now, Miss Mayers, we're gonna need to have a long talk with the Inquisition, but we'll help too. We'll help in your search for that path if we can. The great arc built from the city crumbles. Light fades away and gives way to shadows. We find ourselves back aboard the vessel Massas. Battle complete. Vessel Massas. It's slowing down. How's Miss Mayers? Here, unconscious. The mental strain seems to have taken its toll. It all happened inside a dungeon of fathoms, but it can't have been too easy on her mind to send so many waves after us. What'll happen to Miss Mayers now? First, wait for the Inquisition's ruling, then bring her to Rhodes Island. Her efforts were misguided, but she also had Terra's best interests at heart. Together, I'm sure we can discuss a better way forward. What if she's sentenced to death? Then we will need to offer a different proposal. We can consider it when we get to it, Doctor. It's finally over. All we have left to do is go back. We are preparing to leave with our hearts much lighter than they were earlier. Hold on, everyone. Something's rapidly approaching us. A low, thrumming roar vibrates the air as a strange shadow looms over the ship. Where'd this shade come from? Wait, is that? Almost ignored my instinct, Ishmael takes the radio from Gregor and runs to the control room. Something must have clicked in Otis's head as she also turned and ran after Ishmael. Yet those two are running to the bridge. Brace! Grab onto something! Oh, bollocks. I'm mucking up right before the finish line. Doctor, Dante has advised you grab onto something. I see. They're preparing to turn the ship around. Everyone, brace for impact. Stay alert. Something's coming. The ship leaned heavily as it hurriedly turned port side. I caught a glimpse of a massive shadow gliding just beneath the water surface, right where the ship was a moment ago. It's a Seaborn. About the size of... No, slightly larger than the vessel Masa's. Ami's communicator buzzed with Ishmael's voice. The currents are going wild. Wait, no, something's causing these currents to go wild. We'll try our best to maintain evasive maneuvers for as long as possible, but we can't do this forever. If the situation does not improve, we have to take the vessel Masa's to cross-dimensional door. Does Rose Island have a way out of this quandary? Not at this moment, but we have to come up with one now, and fast. Dante, does anything come to mind? We should first figure out what Seaborn's coming after us. Copy that. I'll focus on steering the ship, so keep us updated. With that, the ship immediately begins a sharp turn, narrowly dodging the ponderous body of the Seaborn as it swims by. We can't just take the whole ship across dimensional door. We're not the only ones on it. But the sea is too wild to simply turn around and let the others leave. It's almost like it's obsessed with this ship. Just why could it possibly be coming after the ship all of a sudden? Could we have Fabius's order? It's coming after me. Skady, you? Yes, I'm their enemy, an abyssal hunter. As though to prove it, the giant beast began to charge against above the ship the moment Skady repositioned herself there. Just what are the abyssal hunters? We're just so gung-ho about trying to kill you! Abyssal hunters, those who hunt sea terrors and seaborns. Of course, this isn't based on any emotion, such as vengeance or resentment. It's Skady's... Well, that's not important right now. What matters is that they're solely targeting Skady. Operatives of Rose Island are heavily fatigued at this moment from their long defense against the waves in the dungeons of the Fathoms. The same could be said of us and Miss Amiya, who battle mayors in the meantime. To engage at Seaborn in particular circumstances... Oh! Something cheeks the vessel Masa's once again. What's this now? There's more? There are indeed multiple entities surrounding our ship. However, a violent destructive sound crashes through the waves towards the vessel Masa's. Past the sudden walls of mist there was... We're lucky. Or was this simply how it was supposed to go? Isharmla! Sir Knight? 2 Seaborns? It's gonna be fine, Miss Inquisitor. If he's the same knight we fought earlier, I doubt he'll be able to stop himself from charging at the giant of a sea monster. Like Kong Lu said, the knight charged straight at the giant, rough wave, at the great Seaborn until he hardly noticed our presence. If we can help the knight repel that Seaborn, we just might have a shot at sending Limbus Company back through the dimensional door and escaping aboard the vessel Masa's ourselves. Can everyone still move? I'm almost at my limit, but I can still move. I've got a plan. I'd like for everyone to trust me on this. Things weren't so bad outside after you'd entered the portal. Now's the time for a hunter to get to work. The bright ray of light from Irene's lamp shines upon those atop the deck, while Skady leaps tall into the air using the ship's bow as her launching pad. The operators each scatter to their appropriate positions as commanded by the Doctor. Ishmael and Otis both exited decks as well, presumably having found someone to steer the ship. Is it okay to have you two out here? This Kalskit, since they know enough about seafaring to take over. While this crisis is far from over, she was good enough that it was reasonable for us to leave the ship steering to her and to descend to the decks for our return. It doesn't seem like we'll all be able to bid you goodbye. Are you sure you're all going to be okay? We stay a little longer and help. I appreciate the sentiment, I really do, but... Anya pointed to a dimensional door, which shrunk significantly smaller since the first time we saw it. You don't have much time. I wonder if it's only supposed to be over a set period of time, or what if it's closing down because the work here is done? There's precious little we could learn about it now, but obviously our time here was coming to an end. Thanks, Amiya. We would have been lost for a while in this world with Rhodes Island's help. Well, thanks to you, Geoda sufficiently studied the dimensional door before we returned. Time to say goodbye to the Iberian sea breeze, I guess. Do you have any idea how big the pile of paperwork is going to be at the Inquisition? Try not to drop it to Iberia next time. You got that? Sure, it's all stay nicely put in our own worlds. The great seaborne really falters the combined might of Skady and the Knight. The ship's bow managed to stop inches from this dimensional door. Manager, another chance to get to the dimensional door. Someday, I hope we can meet again. We shall take our leave. Let's return to the city. The sea had turned into a brutal battlefield. Terrible roars contending with one another. After taking one final look at Rhodes Island, defending the vessel Massas, we moved to the pitch-black darkness at the center of the dimensional door. I'm swept away by the tides of consciousness. The river draws out my memories of consciousness, sublimating them away. Then... Where is this Yi Hongyuan? Look around and see the sinners strewn about the room, dozing off. I see Heathcliff crash at that all the time, but how did everyone crash at the same time, sleeping against the walls? A bizarre sensation that something was truly amiss crawls up my spine. You have come too. Now that you have come too, I request you continue your rest in your chamber. Your presence here makes it difficult to conduct cleaning activities in areas adjacent to your body. Huh? What? We just came through the dimensional door after Rhodes Island... Rhodes... You were transferred to LCCA, discovered your company unconscious at the entrance of the Lobotomy Corp branch. I feel like we just went through a memorable experience, but I can't recall what. There was a hole in my memory, and this strange emotional tug at my heart, an ego I don't ever recall extracting. Roshinante, be avail me but 5 more minutes of... Scheduling wooden training dummies to wake you in 5 minutes. But the bizarre sensation naturally settles. What was that abnormality? What just happened? I don't have any answers to either of those questions, but... Wait, where's Saudi? She said something about how they're in a delay or something. I couldn't find Saudi, who can bring us odd jobs here and there during our stay, anywhere in Yi Hongyuan. On a desk, I did find a note filled with various requests and a letter, both presumably left behind by Saudi. You've got a distortion contract. Come on, time to earn your keep. We're gonna lounge around until we got a message from HQ, right? Are they allergic to giving us time off or something? In that moment, a certain voice briefly surfaces in the abyss of my memories, before sinking again. There's no such thing as absolutes when it comes to the value of human life. Which means that it should never be up to others to define the worth of life, to argue for it. The worth of life. I don't quite recall who said that, or even where I heard it from. Honestly, I don't even understand what it means. You can't change what you see by standing still. If you want to bring about a better world, then even if you may be lost in the ideals, even still, some of those words have a lingering impression on my heart. You have to keep walking. Unable to sit still, I got up from my seat and began waking the sinners one by one. Yeah, it's not like we're getting anything done here. On your feet, guys. Time to get to work. The sinners each begin waking up, some of them looking around to get their bearings. Like they were just pulled out of a long dream. Ending kind of sucks, but I guess they kind of had to do it like that. Regardless, it is done. All of it. Ugh. Event's fun. I really liked it. I think if you like Arknights, you'll like it, but that's kind of like a given. It's like, yeah, dangle the keys in my face, bro. Ooh, I can get a majority of this stuff. Thank God. Can I get all these? Yes. I think I can get all these, right? Yeah. Okay, so all that's left is these two. Which, honestly, I think 1 or 2 runs. Chat room, I miss Amia. This city sucks. Oh, yeah, let me actually... Oh, where is it? Oh, right, I got new stuff that I can, like, customize now. Am I going to equip any of this stuff? Probably not. But that's because I have a very biased sort of customization. Click lunacy. Okay, I kind of figured. There it is. Oh, it's 2,500. How much is 2,500 lunacy?
모임이 있다는 거 확실한가 보네. 슬슬 탄원 점검을 해야겠어.
Damn, $24. That's kind of gay. I'm not gonna get it now, obviously, but overall, I had some real fun with the event. I think the ending kind of blows, but I get why they did it like that. Final boss is also pretty fun, I will admit. I think if anyone was complaining about the hard mode of the event, I genuinely think they have the skill issue. Just 100%, just complete skill issue. Cause like, nah, this event was chills. I had fun fighting the Seaborn. They were pretty solid. Oh, I guess while I'm here, actually, hold on, let me mute the music as per usual. Because I do have a couple of ID tickets I haven't used yet, so it's like, you know what? Let's have some fun before I go. All right, we're gonna go with you. I have like 4 of these. I still win rate every stage except the night because the mechanic forces you to not win rate. I hate you as a person. But nah, like, you're honestly just chilling. As long as you just main attack the thingy-maboopus, you're chilling. Oh, okay. I'll do 2 of these just cause. I was thinking about doing a mirror dungeon run, but I got some stuff coming up, so I can't really focus on that. Oh shit! These are pretty good. More importantly, when do we get the Kamen Rider crossover, bro? I need Deno in this shit. It would be funny. I want a boss fight against a Kamen Rider. I want to feel the dread and terror. Oh wait, that you saying the Tremor, right? I guess I'll pull him out, right? You're Tremor, right? I don't remember. Yeah, you're chilling, I guess. I don't feel like building that. So much work. It's so much work keeping all this stuff in order, man. Yeah, 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 yeah. I will say, it's kind of weird. Super Rupture count positive with Dimension Shredder passive. Yeah, but our card's gonna have a Rupture team built, and like, I'm not doing that either. Rupture is still the only team I just do not have usable units for. In comparison to like I have just enough to make a Tremor team work. Bleed is probably, I guess, the team I have with the most units that are usable and fine. Charge is alright. Poise. Oh yeah, Poise is up there too. Sinking I have like enough to make something happen. It's literally just Rupture. That's just You can make Charge Rupture. I mean, yeah, but like at that point I'm not playing Rupture then. It also defeats the purpose. The only reason I have multiple teams is to take advantage of the Starlight stuff anyway. So I have like just enough to make it work. Not to mention I gotta uptype 4 all that shit, and then I gotta like, that's so much work. I'm so lazy. I'm so fat. My laziness is unparalleled. Looking at the event again, I kind of wish they were IDs, but I get why they were ego, I guess, since IDs are a lot more consistent. Out of all the ego that was introduced, I want to say Hong Lu and Gregor are definitely like the standouts. Gregor because it kind of makes him just a Clash god. Like, he does not have to care. He can generate, like, stuff. Rupture and your tag on your Rupture team. Just keep one. Gregor is crazy. Oh, Gregor's so good. It also makes Zwei Gregor, like, an interesting choice. Just keep one S2 from W Marisol. Yeah, I would say Gregor is a standout. Faust is a interesting one, because by all accounts, long-term healing, it's, like, amazing, but it's also, like... Is it the same slot as Thora Glacia, right? Yeah, it's the same slot as Thora Glacia and Fluid Sac, so, like... How are we feeling right now, Mr. Eggman? Chillin', I guess? I'm probably gonna do Mirror Dungeon runs to finish off the rest of the stuff, because I don't feel like doing that whole fight again. I also have other stuff I have to be doing, like some school projects and whatnot. I just want to get this done already, because like I was like fighting for my life. What was I doing? Oh yeah, the skatey one. It seems... The thing is, it's heavily reliant on you fighting one thing. So it's like... It doesn't seem all that. Because you would just need a single enemy. A mass green fluid sack on the spot because 30 Clasher with double rock proc is a need for floor 15. See, that right there is like, you expect me to be playing that. Because I also, here's the thing, if it was just mirror dungeons, then like, yeah, sure, I'd agree there. But I look at it as more of a whole thing. Because my story team, obviously, like, the green fluid sack, like, yeah, sure, maybe, but this also misses what fluid sack is usually used for. You're not using that thing to win a clash, you're using that thing to live. In that regard, it's still undefeated. Especially with the SP healing, which is the most degenerate thing. So for, like, general content, yeah. I can't speak on Mirror Dungeon Extreme or anything like that, because, like, I did it once and couldn't even beat, like, floor 11. But I was mostly because I was using... It was just a random, spur-of-the-moment thing I did. I also just don't feel any joy doing it. Because I like not doing that. You can't just fluid stack and story. Suburbia turn 1 heads roll scenes coming for turn 1, 25 SP. No, but it's more consistent in story, especially when I can literally just bust out fucking multi-crack and just charge it that way. If it did not have the SB healing, I wouldn't care. But the fact that it does means you can do really dumb stuff. But I do think the rock fluid sac has its niche. I still say Gregor's like ego is definitely the star of the show. That thing is amazing. The only thing that sucks about it is you can't really spam it, but if you're not charging that thing in like 2-ish turns, maybe more, maybe less, you're playing the game wrong. Like, you kind of just auto-gen this stuff. Like, the longest you would have to wait after charging it the first time would be like 2 turns, maybe. I would max up tie it, but it's so expensive, and I have other things I want to do. Vav level. Oh my god. Garden of Thorns is not bad! Maybe it ain't the best, but it's still an option. Then again, I'm talking in the terms of just general usage and not trying to maximize value out of it. Like, sometimes you just gotta throw it out there, bro. It's pretty bad. I'll touch you. I will say it is definitely an ego that I would call definitely a mirror dungeon ego. Because 90% of like the issue with ego in general is just the fact of like you have to build a team that can fuel it to begin with. And depending on what you're doing, it's like, oh god, this is ass versus okay, this is whatever. Another reason why Fluid Sac is disgustingly good. Look, man, not everyone can have Marisol in his wonderful, wonderful chops. I still barely ever use Mirror. Regret unironically makes him just too good. That being said, it's not like you ever have to use him. I'm just stubborn and I keep using Bamboo Hatted Kim. Like, Regret is still just the king. That 2 coin power is hilarious. He doesn't have many IDs I want to field. I can't say anything, because, like, I literally have Lei Hang Marisol to set up and ready, and I'm still using Bamboo Kim. I could use this. I could win the game using this. I could very much use this. This is an option that I have. But wouldn't it be funny if I kept using this one? Oh, speaking of, we got a Gunnar Sinclair over here. I should probably set up his, like, passive. Yeah. That are great and on the field, and that's it. You want T-Sinkle's passive. I keep forgetting you call him Sinkle. You give me a little bit of damage. I mean, honestly, Rose Spanner is still good if you don't have this. If you need a Tremor team set up. I used him a lot. He was chilling. He also helped me through Ricardo back on Kanto 5. So, like, I'm a little bit biased there. His sync identity here is pretty alright. I haven't tried out these for obvious reasons. This one is nice, just for, like, stuff. Oh yeah, Middle Brother is also pretty good. But that's if you're running a whole, like, middle team. I just realized. Regret. Oh! Oh, that's funny. Something, like, dawned on me. It's like, wait a minute, what feels regret? And it is the Bamboo King himself. Bamboo Sweep, baby. Technically N-Corp Gross Hammer too, but like, no. I mean, I could, but no. Alright. No, UT4 does not save any mirror. You know what? I'm having too much fun. We slotted Blade Lineage South Sioux Sinclair and we win the game. Now I'm too attached to sync. Let me look at this again, just so I know for sure. Nine years, oh my god. I mean, not really. Just survive, bro. It only took me like an hour. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. It's literally forever. My brain is like exploding. I was gonna say something. I completely lost track. But yeah, good shit. I'll see you guys with whatever else I decide to do. Actually, I might be taking a little bit of a break. I only wanted to take care of this, but I have a bigger project in the making. GG's, bro. I hope you enjoyed my pain. Later.